The US release of the Superman 5 film collection 4K Ultra HD box set is now available. Justice League Warworld receives an R rating, and Jim Lee is promoted to president of DC Comics. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from May 3rd to May 9th, 2023. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you'll receive a notification each time we post a new video. In movie news, the highly anticipated US release of the Christopher Reeve Superman 5 film collection 4K Ultra HD box set is now available to purchase. Celebrate the 4K release of the iconic Superman movies with this 5 film collection that takes fans on a high-flying journey through the groundbreaking films and beyond. Purchase your Superman 5 film collection 4K Ultra HD box set through our website. While Hollywood is in the midst of a writer's strike, by all reports this shouldn't affect Superman Legacy, with James Gunn having handed in the first draft of his script days before the strike began. With the casting process now underway, Superman Legacy is expected to enter the first phase of production in early 2024. Superman Legacy, which will also be directed by James Gunn, is scheduled to be released July 11th, 2025. Warner Brothers Pictures released 3 new character posters for the upcoming film The Flash. One for Supergirl, one of Batman, and the third for The Flash himself. The movie is set to open in theaters in North America on June 16th and internationally beginning 14th of June. The next DC animated movie, Justice League Warworld, has received an official MPA rating of R for some bloody violence. The R or restricted rating requires viewers under 17 years of age to be accompanied by a parent or adult guardian. Justice League Warworld will be released later this year. In TV news, Superman homepage writer Michael Bailey submitted his review of last week's episode of Superman and Lois. Titled Forever and Always, Michael gave this episode a 5 out of 5 rating, saying, "Opening this episode with Lois vomiting because of her chemo and having Clark there with her to offer support was a bold choice, but I appreciated how real that scene felt." You can read his full review at our website. The latest episode of Superman and Lois aired on the CW this week. Titled Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, in the wake of learning that Bruno and Pia are married, Clark works to reignite Lois's interest in taking Bruno down. Elsewhere, Natalie meets Mateo's parents for the first time with disastrous consequences. Meanwhile, the Kent boys clash when Jordan interferes with Jonathan's training at the firehouse. Lana bonds with General Lane over their shared fear of dating again, and Sarah realizes her mum needs a friend. Look for our review of this episode to be posted on the website in the next day or so. The CW released the official description for the 9th episode of Season 3 of Superman and Lois. Titled The Dress, in this episode Superman and John Henry clash over how to handle Bruno Mannheim, while Lois worries over upcoming treatments and confides in Lana about her early courtship with Clark. Meanwhile, Jonathan, Jordan and Sarah work together to help Natalie deal with the aftermath of meeting Mateo's family. This episode is scheduled to air on the CW on Tuesday, May 23rd. Superman fans in Wales will want to get along to Wales Comic Con in Telford this weekend, May 13th to May 14th, as Smallville stars Kristen Kruk and Michael Rosenbaum will be in attendance across both days. In comic book news, DC announced that artist and publisher Jim Lee has been promoted to President, Publisher and Chief Creative Officer. According to TheWrap.com, Lee will continue in his primary duties as publisher at DC Comics, leading the creative teams at the world-famous comic book company. He also leads creative efforts to integrate DC's publishing portfolio of characters and stories across all media, supporting Warner Brothers Discovery's family of brands and studios. Superman comics available this week from May 9th include Multiversity Harley Screws Up the DCU number 3, which is available in 2 variant covers. Superman Lost number 3 is also available in 2 variant covers. And Superman Son of Kal-El Volume 3 Battle for Gamora hardcover is available this week as well. Our reviewer Mark Lax has already submitted his review of Superman Lost number 3, giving it a lowly 1 out of 5, saying, "My head was spinning, but then it stopped because I started falling asleep. So much dialogue and nothing happens." You can read his full review at our website. Here are a selection of books recommended for Superman fans interested in the story behind the stories. Order the Voices from Krypton hardcover for $27.95. And how about the Superman the Unauthorized Biography hardcover, yours for $25.95. These and other Superman historical and non-fiction books are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up or a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you want to become a supporter of the Superman homepage, you can become an official member of our YouTube channel with different levels of perks. All you have to do is click the join button below, or you can become a sponsor through patreon.com/Superman homepage. So in the rest of this week's news, on this week's live show, we interviewed author Ed Gross about his new book, Voices from Krypton, the unofficial, unauthorized oral history of Superman. It really is a must-read, with a foreword by Brandon Routh and an afterword by Mark Waid. It's unlike any other Superman book you'll read, so check out our interview with Ed Gross if you need more convincing. That's all the news there was for the week May 3rd to May 9th. I'm Steve Younis. I'll see you next week.